We met here at Generator.
People would hang out around the VR and just talk about their current projects, and the more we'd hang out and we talk, we started realizing that our paths were very similar.
I started to realize I was creative at the tail end of high school. I'd been messing around a lot with 3D animation and 3D modeling in high school. I kind of just kept myself in the computer lab, but it really wasn't until I started taking art classes and realized that I can take those skills that I've had and translate them to creative work.
I realized I was creative a little bit later. It wasn't until I was like 18 and me and a bunch of friends got together and we made this beer pong table with LED lights that would flash up in rings, and we started drawing all around the edges. I'd already been doing graphic design work, but I always considered myself more of a mechanical person, not so much a creative person. And it was then that I realized that I'm passionate about it. I love this much more than the other type of work I'm doing. And I was doing graphic design work. I was just literally turning into a little cave troll in my apartment, just playing video games and just going out on occasion. And I was getting really depressed, and I started looking for answers on what could I do with my life and how can I do all these things I'm extremely passionate about. And after some research, that's when I found Generator.
Before I started coming to Generator, I was spending more or less all day at my house when I wasn't at my job working at a pizza place, and kind of just passing time, playing a lot of video games, watching a lot of TV shows. I originally came to Generator with the Vermont Drone Group. I was their repair guy, and then I quickly realized what Generator was, and it kind of revamped what I was really interested in.
We've gone from everything from laser cut hideaway books to 3D printed faces, objects.
We're working on these lamps. Right now they're made out of cardboard, but we have plans to make them out of wood and start selling them. Photogrammetry is the process of using triangulation to take a lot of 2D images and create a 3D model from it. We basically take a lot of images from every angle we can get to, run those through a piece of software, turn that eventually into a 3D model that can be 3D printed or turned into a negative for a mold to be able to be used on a CNC router. You can also keep it in the computer as a 3D model and use it, let's say, in a virtual reality space or in a video game, or to be used in animation. Part of our photogrammetry process, we can take an artist's sculpture, for instance, and make a mold from it without ever touching the object, without making contact with it or possibly destroying what they had worked on. Right now, I make a living through Generator. I've started teaching classes, and we've been getting some commission work from people that come by the studio, people that hear about us on the member directory and see our skill set. I've been able to actually pretty much quit my job in the last month because of it and focus entirely on the work we're doing here.
All these big dreams I've had over the past like 5, 6, 7 years since I got out of high school, they're starting to come true.
1000% my life has been transformed since coming to Generator.